Hey everyone, welcome to Old Iron Garage and thank you for tuning in. So today I am out here working on the Bolens G10 right there again. And I did some stuff off camera. I had to do some a little bit of investigation. I'm not sure why, but when I crank it over, both the throttle cable and choke cable, between a point where they touch a bracket that's bolted to the engine block and where they touch the the dash tower panel, get hot, like they start smoking. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm still looking into that. So yeah. So anyways, I actually took the battery out, decided to just check out wires on the tractor. Took the battery out, took the battery tray out and looked at all the wires underneath it, inspected wires, looked for faulty wires. I simplified the harness a little bit. I'll show you that in a little bit. Then I just been doing other stuff, tinkering with it. I put on a couple of hose clamps that I wasn't able to get on yesterday because I didn't quite have big enough ones. Put those on the fuel line around both ends of the fuel filter, stuff like that. Anyways, let's get the camera turned around and we'll do a walk around, and I'll if I can remember what I've done, I'll tell you what I've done and what I'm gonna try to do yet today. All right, so the down here, gotta be careful because of the hot muffler. This section right here of both cables, from here, from where they touch this, to here where they touch the dash tower, they get hot, and they get hot enough that they smoke when they crank over. But past here stays cold. So yeah, that's weird. Guessing some wire is touching somewhere in the engine block that it's not supposed to, maybe. I have no idea, because I can't find anything out here that's wrong. So both the throttle and choke lever were a little stiff moving, so I sprayed the full length of the cable sleeves as well as the pivot points for the levers with some lubricant. What else did I do? I mentioned I got both of those hose clamps on today because the ones I used yesterday were just a little too small. What else did I do? Done some other stuff. Oh, I got this freed up. This was frozen, so I couldn't move the lever. Come to find out, the mower deck is not attached. So, got to looking at pictures online. There's a piece that comes up from here that's missing. And then there's a piece that hooks on down here at the bottom end of the lift lever, like this thing, but on the bottom, and it comes around, comes out, does a 180-degree turn, comes back, and it goes to the piece that's missing over here. Well, I went in my part stash in the back corner of the garage and did some shopping. I found the one piece that's missing goes on down in there. So I found that piece, did some more shopping, and I'm missing the headlights from the hood, and I found a couple of headlights. I don't remember if these are good ones or if they're bad ones, but I saved them. Even if they're bad, I save them just in case I get a tractor that's missing some. I can at least put them in so it looks complete. Oh, I simplified the harness, by the way. On this model, there's two safety switches, which I guess when they go bad, people just bypass them. I would do the same thing. One is probably for if the clutch is not engaged, and the other one is probably for if the PTO is engaged, I'm guessing. But, somebody bypassed these. And just to rule anything in here out, like if that was touching ground somewhere, where it's exposed, where those spades are in, just to rule this out, I just did away with this because I'm not hooking this back up anyways. there was a bunch of, I'm going to be rewiring the tractor anyways, and all the white wiring, which I don't know if that was stock or not, I can't remember. I did spend some time studying a diagram. That was in there for lights, headlights and taillights, but it doesn't have headlights, and the taillights are missing bulbs, and the one lens is broke, so I just took all this wiring out for now. That got into the steering gears. Yeah, that's nice. So I just took it all out just to simplify things and reduce the mess, because that was a huge mess. And that was like going in and around pulleys and crap. What else did I find? I found that I'm missing one of the screws, this style screw that holds in the battery tray. Missing it there. But I'm actually missing the little sheet metal clip that goes on the battery tray that these screw into. It's not a nut, it's a little clip. But it works like a nut. I'm missing two of those. So the one screw on the other side is just sticking through the holes and keeping the battery tray from tilting downward. And the battery tray is in kind of rough shape. So when a friend gets here who is skinnier than me and he's better at climbing over things, a little bit later, he's going to be climbing over a bunch of stuff in my storage shed to get all the way to the back where I got a bunch of these dash towers stacked up. He's going to retrieve some parts for me in the back. There's a metal seat pan that I'm going to put on here. There's all sorts of stuff. But he's going to get me the battery tray and hardware for that. He's going to get me some other stuff out of there too. Help me get my other G10 out, because I'm just going to rob all four of those wheels and tires off to put on this thing, because I got two mismatched rear tires, and I don't even know if the wheels are the same width or not. But see, I have one of that tread pattern, and then one that I believe is actually the correct tire for this from the factory. Too bad I don't have both of them. What else? What else did? Oh, there was this little thing on here somebody put on. I just took it off. Just put on with a couple of sheet metal screws. That was on there. That's like from a rubber bungee cord. I don't know what he intended to pull with that, but I took it off. It's a shame that that lens is gone. That's an original light. Let's see if we can see where it says speaker 170. Yeah. I found a source for these lights, like brand new. I don't know if they're repops or originals, but it's $100 for one pair plus $5 for shipping. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm crazy. I do plan to buy some of them, but not right now. What else did I do? Oh, I also somewhat freed up this PTO lever. It's still stiff, but that's fine. I at least got it to move. I just a little bit ago realized that this plate here is incorrect for this tractor, because it has this hole here for, you know what, never mind. This might be correct. These might have actually had the hole here, but just didn't have the lever. So I might be wrong on that. I'll have to look at my other G10, maybe look at some pictures online. Maybe they did have the hole here for the high-low range lever, because I don't see it marked on here high-low range. So I might be wrong. This might be correct. What else? I know I did some other piddly little things. Oh, I tested the gearbox, and that is good. Like, it does try to go, but, you know, with flat front tires and the mower deck and the gravel, it doesn't go anywhere. But, you know, it tried. It spun the rear tires for reverse, first, second, and third, so that's good. That's great, actually. I found out that I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can just barely... Let me go around the other side of the tractor. The pulley on the drive shaft. It's two size pulleys. So this is how you switch between high and low range on a G10 and I believe a G12. I don't know about the G9 or G11, which were not as common. But see, there's one belt and two different size pulleys. And it's the same thing down below. Ooh, that's warm. Same thing down below. There, if you look really closely, you can see the smaller of the two pulleys. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yes. See, it's broken. But I believe, I don't like to throw away Bolens parts, even if I think I'll never use them. I believe I have one of those still. I know I had one. That pulley. That's a cast iron pulley. And I know I had one that was in great shape. So I probably still have it because I doubt that I sold it. But yeah, in order to switch from high range to low range or vice versa, you shut down the tractor, you hop off, you pop the hood, you push the clutch in to take the pressure off the belt, to take the tension off, and you literally just move the belt over by hand. It's not that hard. Inconvenient, but not hard. But this was an economy model. So, things I intend to do yet today. Hopefully, when my friend comes, I'm going to have him go back in that storage shed and find the parts I mentioned for the battery tray, different battery tray, and the missing hardware. That seat pan, there's a black Bolens seat pan. It's missing all the upholstery, but that's fine. At least it'll have a seat pan in there. I'm going to have him grab that. And what else? I said I had found the one piece of the lift assembly in my part stash. I need that other piece. That one that goes like from here forward and then 180 degrees back underneath. Yeah, I know I got some of those in there. So, but those are going to be in the back as well of the storage shed. And let's see what else. Wheels and tires. There was something else. Oh, I need him to look to see if there's a good pair of matching guide wheels for the mower deck. Because I intend to leave this mower deck on for the show. It doesn't need to function, it just needs to look the part. I can get it working later. There was something else yet. Oh, I know I don't have a correct air filter cover, but I intend to take a piece of sheet metal or something, cut something, some kind of thin sheet metal, steel, that, I can cut round and drill a hole in the center and find like a wing nut so I can at least put my air filter on and clamp it down. The air filter will be exposed. I mean, it'll be covered by the hood, but yeah, that's something I need to do. Make at least I don't know, a top plate, a plate to go on top of the air filter to hold that down. Other than that, I just need to start servicing everything, wash it up. So anyways, yeah, that's my update video for now. I wanted to make a video of me working on this today, but I have a feeling by the time I get the parts I need, it's going to be kind of late for that. The sun's going to be getting kind of low in the sky. Hold on a second. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, by the time I get the parts out of the shed, there's probably not going to be enough sunlight left to work on this thing and make video of it today, unless I get the work lights on stands out, which I might. I don't know. I really want to see this thing move today, but I don't want to do too much work off video, off camera, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's it for this video. I hope you like the kind of stuff the kind of videos I upload on this channel. If you do, please hit that subscribe button. If you like a certain video, hit that like button so I know what kind of content to make, what kind of videos to make. And leave me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you have any idea of what is causing those cables, the choke and throttle cables, to get hot, please, yes, leave me a comment, like something to check. I haven't taken the cover off the engine yet over here. I intend to, I just haven't yet. So if you have any guess as to what it might be, something you think I should check, please let me know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.